Cal, I'm curious, how much of a favor did Commerce do you by kind of punching you in the mouth right out of the gate?
Loved it. Now you have to understand, they played 2 games and they were shooting from the 3, whatever, you guys saw it, I don't know, 20%, 21%, whatever. And I said, it doesn't matter, they're playing us. They will come out of the gate and they will make 3s. And that's why I was in huddles. I said, this is what it is now. You got to string some plays together. The problem we had was we were getting beat on the dribble. We had guards that were saying that you're supposed to be able to play the ball, and they got biased. And we knew they played that way, you know, some of the stuff that we had gone over. But again, we play a basketball game. Would you say we played pretty fast? Folks, we had 3 turnovers. Now I'm wondering if we're not being aggressive enough. How the heck do you end the game with 3 turnovers? That's like ridiculous. We made some bad decisions. Guys running up the middle trying to throw it to them. It didn't end up in a turnover. But there were probably 4 or 5 plays that easily could have. And they were, you know, they showed us some things that we're going to have to deal with. And some of it is, if you can't stay in front of somebody, I got to play somebody else. Or you got to guard somebody else. You can't let a guy get by you 3 times in a row. Doesn't work that way. So we had 5 guys in double figures. And I love it when in the plus minus, the guy that was the best in the plus minus couldn't make a basket. Made one with, 2 minutes to go? Finally made a basket? Reed, plus like a 23, 24. He's in the game, you play better. And that's why he's got to be on the floor. But again, he played 29 minutes. I mean, it isn't like they're going to play him 40. But
Ben in front line.
Cal, obviously, Adu was out tonight, but how concerned are you with rebounding in general? Some guys stepped up, but still, I imagine that coming up with Tuesday night has to be a concern.
yeah, we got a lot of concerns coming up Tuesday night, not just that. So, but we're again, like I told them, I can only talk so much, and then if you're not coming up with balls, you're not getting in there, then you can't be in the game. You got to be able to guard. If you want to, you guard, you play. If you can't guard and you're giving up too many baskets, it's hard here. But I thought, like again, we made some adjustments. We backed up the defense, and you have to say, well, again, and the tapes that I watched, they did not make the shots that they made today. And you got to give them credit. They came in here inspired. How about 3rd game in 6 days, traveling and coming from Louisville and everything else? Give them credit.
DJ seemed to struggle on defense at times, on the perimeter, on ball, just whatever. What do you think the biggest room is for him to improve specifically?
Got to figure out how you stay in front. And our thing is always to retreat. He's playing side to side to side. Well, eventually they get you on the wrong side and they drive by you. And that's why we work on the things we want to work on, which is to retreat and stay in front. He's fine. I mean, the greatest thing about him, like he missed shots today. Missed some baskets, missed some late. I mean, I'm not worried about him because whatever you ask him to do, it registers and he does it right then. And I'm trying to tell him, look, you got to do both. Create shots and make shots. That's who you are for this team. You got to do both. Can't just try to be making shots, and you can't just try to be creating shots for others. You got to do both. Yeah, he's not that. I'm not that worried because whatever we work on, he'll get better at. Pick and roll defense a little bit. We were trying to switch, and we got screwed up about 5 times, and you know they just blew by us. But that's all fixable.
Dylan in front line.
Coach, Antonio comes back. You guys got a lot of young guys. The lead scorer again tonight. How has his role changed from last year being the new guy on the team, even though he's experienced, to where he's at now?
He is at ease with who he is as a player. He has no anxiety about who he is as a player. the players are really, this group is treating him like a vet and a player that's really needed. They're finding him for shots, and he's making them. I mean, the reason we were up at half is because he came out and made some shots, bam, 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 and all of a sudden you're up. But that's what this team is. It could be Robert, it could be Reed, it could be DJ. I thought Justin played really well today. And what did he do? He ran the court and he rebounded. How about that's your major? Oh, that's easy. No, it's not. It's hard. But it's not like you got to do this and you got to play. No. Run like crazy. We'll throw it to you. If you can't get it to the other side. Every shot that goes up, go rebound. Don't accept being blocked out. Those two things, if he does those two, the other stuff's going to happen. Because he can drive it, he can shoot it. What else does he do well that you saw in this game?
And all free throws.
So what would you say if you were the coach?
Keep taking it to the rim trying to get fouled.
Wow. Did you ever coach before?
I referee.
Yeah, that's not. Doesn't mean you know basketball at all. You may know the rules, yeah, may not.
Cal, when you were first bringing Trey Mitchell in and giving him the recruiting pitch to come here, how much did you talk at that point in the summer? Did you believe he would ever play a minute at the 5 or many minutes at the 5? And how much do you feel like his past experience is kind of helping him right now?
He can, how about this? I was told this today, and I couldn't believe it. His career numbers, assist to turnover ratio, he has more turnovers than assists. How the heck's that? Like, he has maybe the best assist to turnover ratio on our team. But there wasn't that much of a pitch. You know, we've known his family. His father's like my son's uncle. And when that happened, and the only reason he's here is because of what happened at West Virginia. It had nothing to do here. If it hadn't happened, he'd still be at West Virginia. But when it happened, it's like I'm out, and it was their call to us. Do you have an interest? Yeah, kind of. Like, yes. And so now you're going to have him, and understand the other guys coming back, the big guys, they can all shoot and dribble and pass. So now you got somebody with more size. Now, I'll tell you what a dude does. A dude goes and gets balls. So whoever these big guys are that we keep talking about, they better go in and mix it up and rebound. Because if not, you playing, because I thought Jordan fought like crazy again today, going after balls. And see, he has 5 rebounds in 15 minutes. Deserves to be on the court, he really does.
Second row, Ryan.
Hey, Cal, I just wanted to ask, you mentioned all the concerns that you have heading into the game against Kansas. Where does kind of the slow starts in these first halves kind of rank in that list?
Well, we didn't start slow one of the games. The other game,
Kentucky State,
Yeah.
you're up 30 at halftime.
No, but early in the game, we're talking the first 5 minutes. I'm not talking half, but I thought we were in a great frame of mind and took them out of what they were trying to do. And you could say, well, it was Kentucky State. Okay. Part of us today, again, we miss shots, miss layups, and they make them. You won't believe this. If you miss all your shots and they make all their shots, you're going to be down early. So it's, not brain surgery, but, I have not watched any Kansas tape. You guys know I don't do that until we get ready for the game. I had some staff members get ahead of it so I would be able to be told what I'm looking at. But they're good. Are they still number 1 in the country? So we're playing the number 1 team in the country. We could be shorthanded. Should we play the game anyway? Yeah, let's play it. You're shorthanded, you're shorthanded. Like, do you think anybody's feeling sorry for us? Oh no, they're happy. They hope 2 more guys get hurt. So we know how good they are. We've played them. We've played them here. We played them at Kansas. We played them in this event. We get them, they get us. It's always that kind of competitiveness, but we'll see how good they are and where we are with a bunch of young guys at this point. My guess is he's got a veteran kind of team, older. We'll see.
Last one here on the right.
Okay, no knock on your team at all, but the craftiness of Williams, where he was on the double-figure scores for in the first half, and how he was able to maneuver. Is that go back and look in the film? Would he be a precursor to what maybe you would hope you're on?
Well, you got all these teams. They're going to watch and say, let's spread the court and beat them on the bounce. And we're going to have to be. So if you're trying to run your offense, we're all right. But when the ball moved and it was just beat somebody on the dribble, we weren't so good. Again, it's stuff you can work on. It's stuff you can try to fix. But at the end of the day, his will to drive and your will to stay in front of him is what it comes down to. He's trying to get by you and you're not going to let him. And then the rest of us are going to be stunting and helping to, But there was good today. Sometimes the guys will say, you want to win by 50. Really, I'd like to. But it doesn't matter who we're playing. I mean, you like them to really be locked in. We had some breakdowns, but 5 guys in double figures, okay? Really fast game. We have 3 turnovers. We fought and out-rebounded, but they did stuff to us. Again, I watched the A&M first half. That was a 7-point game. And then right before the half, A&M made a 3 and a 2. But it was a 5-point game most of the half. Now, against Texas Tech, they came out 16-4. And then the game was, they went from there. I think they lost by 27 or something like that. But look, they're in their league. They're going to fight like heck. They'll be fine.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.